In this legal vision, I would like to talk about federalism and Indian constitution. That's the overview, how it can be tamed. Now the states are competing and also with each others to claim the center, and the center goes beyond the constitution like that. The federalism, as far as India is concerned, is a significant one. It's not like USA. In USA, all the federal states, they gather and they get autonomous powers also, and they form the center. Here it's not so. The center at the southern is the head of all the state scales. So the federalism is limited with the Constitution of India. It is a significant one. But if you take now the southern states currently are doing more things, they have gathered and they are also gathering and doing the conference and meeting and passing the resolution in unnecessary matter regarding the delimitation process. Delimitation had to be started, but when it's so, also they have done so. It's a justice semi. They are doing it. It is happening at the south within the Indian constitution. The federalism, as far as India is concerned, the states, the India have states and union territories, they are stitched. And they have the powers, certain powers in the Indian constitution. The constitution has three lists. One is central list and state list and concurrent list. The center or parliament can enact any law, and it can also really surpassing the law and the legislature passed by the state. That means a federal states. But the parliament has such a powers. It can enact any law governing whole India. So it has the powers in the central list and concurrent list, even in the state list. State list is not a pure state list to the federal status. The state list also can be encroached by the center if the need arises. It cannot be at the sanction cannot be removed or overlooked. The Supreme Court has asserted it through various judgments how the central government is powerful. How the central government is powerful on the central list and concurrent list, at the same time the state list also. The state list not fully in the list or occupied by the state. Currently the government of Tamil Nadu is competing with the center over the state list regarding the education. That the national education policy, it is a national education policy is controlled by the central government. It cannot be altered by the state government. The state government is doing gimmicks by passing the resolution and some more things. It cannot control, even can touch the powers of the central government. Central government's powers are such. It has been asserted in the constitution. So in the federalism, it has certain limited powers. The federal states have limited powers. It can't go beyond the constitution. It can't go beyond what has been stated in the constitution. The constitution has empowered the federal states certain limits that has to be viewed in such a way. As far as the central government is concerned, it can do this also in the interest of the nation, in the interest of the justice also. The center can enact more legislation. That's why the central government is doing and following more policies based on the legislation. And also executive powers of the federal states are also limited. And if you take the Sanson daily, the executives like IAS, IPS, which are connected with the center, not connected with the state. Like that, a more state list or not a pure state list. It can be also encroached and it can be approached by the central government if the need arises in the interest of the nation. That cannot be denied. And if you go to USA, you can find the states in the 51 states are 51 states, and they are united and they have their own autonomous government, autonomous powers also, and they form the center. Center has certain powers, its center distribute the powers, it's entirely different. It seems that the Sansun is same, but it is not so. As far as in the India is concerned, the constitution rules powers. The constitution gives all the powers to the other the central government, so that only the nation can be integrated. If the sender thinks in the interest of the nation, it can split the state and form the new state. It can change the name of the states also. So the federalism is not ruling in the constitution. It can call the state list. The state list also not a fully state list, a power to the also federal government. So the Tamil Nadu government only, current government, is doing everything against the central government, even spelling the words against the central government and more things. Those are unnecessary. Those are unnecessary. Let the state government do their own works and giving us also more services to its people, which are necessary. So, the federalism in the Constitution of India is very limited. Its powers are limited. Those are controlled by the Constitution, and also it can't go beyond the powers of the central government at any level. So, federalism plays a very limited role in the Indian Constitution that is asserted. It's a overview. It will play the same thing in future also. Certain provisions, certain articles only can be amended by the governments, the parliament. Certain articles cannot be amended. So in this sense, the federal state will be always federal state within the powers of the constitution. It can't go beyond it. Thank you.